Hey riders, Wednesday morning, what are we up to today? Let me just jump in here for a second, see what we got going on. Sorry, I'm just getting, figuring some stuff out here, closing the maps. Okay, yeah, we are connected now. Okay, perfect, awesome stuff. So let me just jump back here. I've just done my quick warm-up. So you can see here, what are we doing today, folks? Huerzeler Wednesday group ride. I know I'm butchering the name, gonna keep saying it every time, but I really enjoyed the ride on Monday. The pros of Mallorca, that's where we're riding today. So I've read a lot of good stuff about these guys. The latest stuff I read about was how well maintained their bikes are. So that's good to know. Wow, 2 minutes to go, folks. I'm just jumping on now. So I just did a quick 7-minute warm-up. Hey, there I am, Baldiso B1. Not sure which wheels I'm riding. Oh, nice to see here. We got some hitters showing up. I love it. I love it. So hopefully, okay, here's going to be the hard part again, because I see two leaders on course. I see Marco, and I see Marco Huerzeler. So at this point, I kind of struggle to know which one I'm chasing. I guess the most important thing, folks, is probably watch your graph in the middle of the screen, because I did struggle with this last time. You got the fan going. We start in 1 minute and 53 seconds, folks. So here we are. I think this is the second ride from Huerzeler. Sorry, I'm not Swiss. Then I don't speak German. They've been on the island of Mallorca since 1986, doing tours, bike rentals. I think they do holiday accommodations, guided tours, all that kind of good stuff. Just getting a little sip of electrolytes here. And really cool to see my good friend Shunik show up. Shunik is a deadly racer, folks. Pretty much, if he shows up at a race, he's going to win. Top 1, 2, 3, no matter what, every time. Very, very strong from Poland. However, today is a group ride, so maybe Shunik's racing later on today. Just going to get into a sufficient gear here. We're going to start climbing right away on this one, folks. So you can see on the profile on the bottom, we've got a bit of a climb, bit of flat, false flatty. Then we kind of get into the guts of the climb. So I imagine we're going to climb about 50 meters in the first chunk. So you can look at the 344 on the bottom right-hand side of the screen there. That's our total climbing for today's ride. Hey, also, who are you talking to right here? My name's Colin, and you're watching Inside Cycling World. Please like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff on the channel. I'm a little bit less aero today. You can see today I've got the more of the mountain bike style jersey on, representing a local bike shop near me. These are the guys that always get my bike fixed. Like, I walk in, my bike's getting fixed no matter what. Very, very smooth. It's way out in the country. It's ran by some really cool Mennonite dudes. So who is our leader? I'm going to assume it's Marco Huerzeler here from the team. I assume. Hard to tell. Oh, Roberto's back again. He was here. He led the ride last time. Uli's here as well. Yeah, but we got some new riders here. So last time, I'm almost positive I was the highest level rider on the course. So that tells me maybe this video got out to a few people, and now they're here to check out the beauty of Mallorca. So last time we finished at Els Arcs, which is a cafe where the roads meet. I didn't see it actually. It's right after that aqueduct. So yeah, here it's saying I'm ahead of the leader. I'm just gonna ride, folks. Yeah, because there's two Marcos. That's what's throwing me off. It's gotta be two people riding. So let's see how much we climb in the first little chunk. See if I'm accurate. So yeah, I did a group ride on Monday with the team here. Uli was with me a lot of the way. Great to see her. Benny 172, level 3 rider, folks. Ron shooting. Remy V. Elmar's back too. Be Happy 63. All new names, folks. This is how I'm going to meet all these new people. So we finished at Els Arcs. I think we just passed it last time from Palenka. And I've never been to Mallorca, so I'm just reading maps. Just got myself just caught out of breath a bit, folks. I don't know why. Let me settle down here. On an 8.8% gradient here. Panka. Yeah, and so we finished just past Els Arcs. This route goes from Els Arcs to Solaire. So, very, very close. Actually, I should turn the map on. I'm not sure if I'll see. There's 2 big reservoirs up here. Or lakes or something. I think one is dammed up. Dry stone walls, folks. Dry stone walls. Take a look. Backing off a bit here now. We can gear up. 1. Christian coming up beside me. SW. Just 4 meters behind me. It's currently about 10:48 a.m. for me. Live from Alberta, Canada. Oh, there's tunnels here. Cool. Looks like we're going through the side of a mountain. Hopefully they're lit up. Light is at the end of the tunnel. So really good group rides here to explore the island. And to be honest, I'm not sure if they planned it this way on purpose for these 2 rides to be back to back, like geographically on the island. If so, I think it's really cool. That might mean the next one, we're leaving from Solaire. Because that's where we're finishing up today, or close to it, I would imagine. Remember, folks, I say folks a lot, don't I? Remember, guys, remember, gals, peoples, these routes here were filmed by the Huerzeler tour guides, riders. They know these roads. They probably had really good insight, actually, as to when to go filming. Especially here with how busy it is. We've all seen routes where you get stuck behind a truck, and that's just the nature of the beast, especially on a long route. I mean, otherwise that rider's got to go back and film it all again, which would be tough to do. Let's gear up, big ring for a bit. Keep it like center block in the back. I think when you call it a block in the back, it's kind of old talk. So there is a red dot way out in front. I'm gonna guess, hey, there is a lake beside us. Yes. I'm pulling up the map right now, folks. There it is. That's right, it's called Gorge Blau, which I gotta think that means either blue or black. It's gonna be blue. It's gonna be blue. So I was looking at the maps, right? There's 2 of them. This one is the dammed up one. And if the map shows it, there's another one a little bit further along. It might show it. I'll come back to it, folks, because the map doesn't show you a ton here. I'm riding with Elmar, Housey, Ridley, Slice Light. Oh. We got Siggy in 1973. I think Siggy was on the last ride. So yeah, that red dot out front, someone can tell me in the chat here, is that Shunnock smashing it? Okay, Steven Cycles is here. Would have joined, but it's dinner time. Good stuff. What's for supper tonight, Steven? Some kind of Indian delight. You seem to eat a lot of Indian food. The firecracker potatoes, I think you called them. And you had something else last time. Delicious. Yeah, Penelope, mine starts a bit earlier. Hey, and so this is on the fly promotion here. Sylvia from the Muckers has arranged a ladies only ride. I think it starts at 11:30 my time, so 45 minutes from when I started this one. So Penelope, one of my very loyal, dedicated members of the channel, a supporter, she was trying to get in this one, but just the conflict, and I said, you know what, honestly, go support the ladies ride. We don't have enough ladies riding on Rouvy. I would support it, but like I joked around last time, wrong equipment, so I did kind of say I would cover it, but I didn't realize they were at the same time. I think we're climbing again, folks. Yeah, we must be. I'm bogging down. Let's get in a lower gear here. Watch me drift back. Nah, we're good. We're good today, folks. Just riding this nice little group here. Nice filming. I don't think it's as sunny as it was last ride. I could be wrong. Almost hitting 9% here at the very beginning, and then it's going to get easier. 10%. Baldiso B1 is what I'm riding. 50,000 coins, people. Save your gold. So it still says I'm ahead of the leader right now, which is true. I am ahead of the leader. You know what? I'm going to fall back. I want to be a good boy. Gonna be a good boy here, folks. And actually, Marco Huerzeler coming up here is not actually... See, it has the yellow title. It's still saying I'm ahead of the leader. There's two people riding the same account. A duo account or something. Same name, almost same name. We'll have to get that figured out. Take a look in the middle of the screen. You can see that chart with the yellow cyclist and the white one. I'm the white one. And it says I'm 10 seconds ahead of the leader, incurring a 10% penalty. I don't want that. Oh, Hamburg, Arvid. Arvid's only a level 4. Right before I jumped in, I think I saw 53 riders. So great support. If you've been here to Mallorca, put a comment down below. Tell me where you've ridden, rode, whatever you call it. Have you used Huerzeler for your rides? Let us know. From what I'm seeing, probably only positive experiences. Like I said, not fly by night. Started by a professional cyclist. Like real deal World Tour Pro. So, you know, there's something to be said about that. Okay, it looks like Bangtar just put his foot down for a second. He's a nature lover. Stopping for some pictures on the side of the road. So the good thing about this one is, at a third of the ride, The hard stuff's over. See me, I'm on the far right there in that beautiful colored bike, right behind Elmar. Actually, yesterday too, I noticed a Huerzeler rider, and I'm pretty sure it was because it said Huerzeler team, at the Tuesday morning 1.5 to 2.5, led by Nobby Styles. I saw someone there. See, now it's saying I'm only 2 seconds ahead of the leader, so I imagine there's going to be another Marco coming up behind us here. That's my guess. He's just off screen. I can only see 3 riders behind me. Just doing a nice pace up here, folks. Definitely enough to get you sweaty. So the first ride we did on Monday, Palenka to Els Arcs, both Jills and Anthony have been on it. Anthony sent me some pictures. Yeah, I think he was super impressed with the video. Like, it looks just like it. Okay, there's Marco. Right there. Left-hand side of the road, folks. Now it's saying I'm 0 seconds behind. And you can see that the yellow cyclist and the white one are virtually on top of each other. Ride near the leader, you'll get no assist. Ride ahead, you'll get a penalty. Ride behind, you'll get a bonus. So you'll get a little bit of a power tweak. Check this out. 3 Huerzeler jerseys, and 1 lone GRC. Although, I think, is that a GRC behind us? It is! Who is wearing this? Who is this character? So yeah, would love to come here and ride. Would absolutely love it. And our timing, finances, life. Panka just up ahead here. I'm gonna jump in my chat, folks. Steven, potato, chickens, drumsticks, olives, red pepper, onion, paprika in a soup style. Ooh, delicious. Penelope noticed the same thing as me. There's 2 Marcos. Yeah, there's actually 2 of them. There's one up ahead and one right with me right now. So we got to get that figured out. So some people aren't getting a massive penalty all the way. Stick close to the leader and it'll be like you're riding 100% reality. Dip back, you're going to be helped by the magnet effect. We're about a third away up this climb. I think the worst is over, actually. Actually, now that I said that, double actually there. There's a flatter section, about 65-70% up. Might get a little bit steep right before that. Looking at the profile. Just do your thing here, folks. Get up, enjoy the scenery. I'm just trying to chill right on Marco's wheel. we're doing about 2.5, 2.67 watts per kg. Nice and comfortable. 7% gradient. And the red dot, I'm guessing is Shank. He's almost at the top. I did see another legend level rider there too. Missed the name though. So folks, if you notice, I'm finally on my way to hitting legend status. I'm level 79 right now. Get it. Okay, so if you're just watching, not riding yet, get in that ladies ride. All ladies, get in it. I think they're riding in Sicily tonight. Okay, it's going to flatten out a bit here. Remy V looking good in the Team GRC jersey. I'm right behind Roberto. Oh, I just passed Roberto there. It's right here. Watch the cars, Roberto. If anyone knows, it's probably Roberto. I think he's been here a long, long time. Kubert, whatever that means. Kuber. Look at those low clouds too. Dry stone walls in the distance, love it. We don't do that here, folks. Posts and barbed wire. No dry stone walls. Fields are probably too big for it. There's a farm near me. I think it still goes by the name of Soderglen. It's north of Airdrie, Alberta. And the guy there owned like 3 townships of land. What does that mean, Colin? One township is 36 sections. What does that mean, Colin? A section is a mile by a mile. Easier terms of talking, one section is 640 acres. So, do the numbers. You do the math. As my favorite casino guy says, when he can never figure out the numbers of his wins. One section is 640 acres. 36 sections to a township. He had 3 of them. That's farm size here. And that was a really big one. You can imagine what that land's worth. So I think we're gonna get some 9, maybe 10s again here. Coming up very quickly. Where are we on the map? Oh, I missed the second lake, didn't I? I see, we've ridden through like this high valley. That, what is it, MA10? Taking a corner, now we're climbing the MA10 across this ridge line. Okay, I got it. Across the ridge line, maybe a little flat, which is indicated by the profile below, a little bit climb, and then we're gone. Off to the races, as I say, folks. Run for the border. Everyone here is riding nice. But again, right now, a lot of low level equaling new rider to Rouvy. That's all it means. Got a level 4, a 5, 28, a 10, 5, 27, and 11 in my pack. So yeah, we're almost hitting 10% here on this bend. We just did. I'm just chilling with Marco. Someone here is riding the time trial bike, making it harder. Saint Pierre. Look at the red blob on the bottom, that bubble. Just absolutely gone. I love it. So climb, looks like maybe almost a tiny bit of downhill. Look at that time trialist now. What is going on there? 7 watts a kilo up the hill? I'm gonna say no. I don't see it. Watch these overhangs here. I'm sure rocks fall all the time. That speed limit sign there? Oh, that's mile marker. That's right. That's a mile marker. Pick up a gear or two across the top, folks. Get the sweat out of my face. Now, no doubt, my heart is working, but nowhere near max yet, folks. You know what I need on screen here? I can set this up. One of those things that says, a few moments later. Like off YouTube, right? Kind of like a pause screen. Mute the mic so I can blow my nose. Can't breathe through my nose at all. I've gone full mouth breather right now. Okay, so that was our downhill. A little bit of false flat here. Everyone's coming back. New names. Numeric, Panka, Scrapper Daz, level 3. Leo, Pijo, Pejo. So I'd say this next chunk is half false flatty, and then it gets a little bit harder. Not much though. Just think about this, folks. If you're riding this, watching this, your day is almost done already. At least for this ride. I've already done one before, just a little bit. There's the rocks falling sign. We're just catching this lone traveler on the right, decked out in the black gear here. IRL dude. Caught on camera. Famous. There's a ton of riders just up ahead of us here. The Uli group. Peter 3001, Burned, Siggy. I'm right with Marco. Comrades in arms right here, folks. And we got Julian K. Oh, okay, is this a... Okay, I'm looking at his name here, Julian K. I bet you he's from Belgium. Or he's Dutch. And the K might mean little. My friend Ruben, told me how to pronounce another guy's name. It was Michelle K. I think it means little. This could be just a total coincidence, but I'm going with it. It's my video. Andre O coming up. Yep, little Julian. Tell me if I'm right, folks. Does anyone know him? He's only a 32. Andre behind us is an 83. Wow. Edel 21 up ahead. Maybe Edel. Level 6. Fairly new. We got Massimo in the mix too. Massimo Vihi. Sihip Sutul. No idea. We've got a big group here. I can see them all up the road. Saint-Pierre Perez again has stopped. I'm ready for the 7 watts per kilo launch. Let's wait, folks. Let's just wait. Slightly steeper gradient starting now. I'm back with Uli. We're in the Uli group. Remy's sticking with me. He saw the jersey and thought, yeah, bro, let's ride. Okay, we're getting there. We get to the top, I take a sip of my drink, probably sit up. Big ring, no hands all the way down. There's the sniffle. So I'm sure this little spot right here, yeah, there goes Saint-Pierre again. He switched out his teammate. Maybe. I just make everything up on this channel. Yeah, there's a lookout point right here, I think. Oh, it's a tunnel. Folks, I want to see where we're at. Check this out. So cool. We're going to go through a tunnel through that mountain and then start bombing, I think. Down. Take a look at that. We're already going downhill. Big ring it. Pop it up a couple gears. Relax. Loose fitting mountain bike jersey. I don't feel as fat. Jumping back into the chat. Yeah, like Penelope's just too weird. Yeah, it's the same thing that happened last time too, Penelope. I think it's just the way they have it set up. I think it's 2 riders and somehow they're getting linked under the same name. You just gotta watch for the magnet effects. Like I'm just passing Marco now. Not pedaling at all. My bike is probably the most aerodynamic on this stage, outside of the red dot at the front, and maybe the level 83 that's behind us, because it takes, almost hit a car, folks, like a crazed Mallorcan driver. Just kidding. Here's another. Motorbikes. Those are like tricycle Harleys or something. How cool. There's 2 of them. So everyone else is pedaling at 2 watts per kilo downhill, and I'm just like, rocket mode. For everyone else that's riding here, currently top speed is 72k an hour. So attacking right now is not going to do any good. You're not going to go any faster. It's beta testing right now. They're changing it. Which means you're going to be going faster downhill. I'm assuming it's probably based on your weight, a lot of it. But like this, there's a sharp corner coming up. We'll never be able to go 72k an hour like this through the corner. I imagine that's going to be half slowed down by auto braking, and then it's going to be up to you to drop watts. Just drop the mother of all bombs on your competitors and sprint away, and just get a little dig every corner, just wear them out. Again, we'd be slowed down there. I don't mind pedaling a bit. Just there's no point going super hard here because you're, okay, so like right now I'm doing 71. I think it still applies. I think in the old days, if you didn't pedal enough downhill, you didn't gain XP. That's the green stuff. I'm not sure how much that's changed. I don't do a lot of downhills. So we're on our way to Soler. I think that's how you say it. Solar. It's got to be Soler, as in Mark Soler, although he spells it different, I think. Dry stone walls again. Yeah, imagine hitting that in that corner. Woo! Tough stuff. Yep, just coasting ahead, folks. Back with Scrapper Daz here. So a lot of the bikes that are here, I don't know how much it gets affected on the group ride. I think there is still effects. One guy's on a Cervelo, that's a fast bike. 4 aero rating. The Valviso I'm on, Valviso B1, it's got a 4 aero rating, 4 weight. So it's a pretty killer bike. Some of the Rouvy bikes here, like, who is it? Migio? I can't say that. Migio. That bike only has a 2 weight rating and a 2 aero rating, so when it comes to aerodynamics, it's at a disadvantage. So yeah, it will be cool when we're going to have to be accelerating out of every corner. It's going to be like, depending on the course, depending on the hill going down, it could be like an interval session. It's not going to be everyone just hit 72 and we all just sit there resting. It's going to be, yeah, you're all doing 72 now, now you're all doing 35. And the strongest rider will sprint away on the next corner. And you may catch them on that corner, but by the 5th or 6th time, maybe you got nothing left. Maybe some really interesting racing. So again, folks, like when I saw 53 riders sign up for today, I thought, wow. And it might have been more. Hey, here's the most important thing I got to talk about this week. This Sunday, Team GRC Sunday short race. It is officially our 1-year anniversary of the team, and that is, I've told the story before, but if you haven't heard it, it's kind of like the second incarnation of the team. The original team was Jill's Roger Collin. That's why I called it Team GRC back in the day. A little bit of a bump here, folks, so you will have to get back on the gas. Gonna blast up here a little bit. Just put a little attack in. Just bring it right back down, folks. Woo! Okay, sorry folks. That was right in the middle of my Team GRC announcement. But I had to do it. Coasting now. With a penalty. You see the penalty? 28%. Okay, I'm back. I am back. Yeah, I tried a little bit there, Steven. Thanks. Thanks for catching it. Just a good little dig. That's how I like to do group rides. I want it to feel like it's outside. You know, when you were younger, 40 or 50 people would show up. Here's the story. Be like 30 dudes. By dudes, I mean 28 guys, 2 girls. The girls were always really good. The guys was a mix. You head out into the country, and there'd be always a few people that would do that. Let's attack the hill, get away from the climbers before they pass us and drop us. So that's what I was doing there. And now I'll be content to ride with everyone again. So yeah, this Sunday, Team GRC Sunday short race. Looks like we had someone stop here. 1-year anniversary, Captive Fermentor. It's only 11 kilometers. I think about 200 and something meters of climbing. All out attack. It's the old version of Fermentor, so it's not the brand new film version. We just went with one that we've been using in the past. Good news is, I reached out to Rouvy. I was talking to, I'm going to say his name, Peter. So everyone thank Peter, because for our bonus for the Team GRC Sunday short race, it's this Sunday coming up. There's going to be an additional 1,000 gold coins available. So just do the ride, folks. If you just did the ride, you might get 200 coins. We're going to throw an extra 1,000 on top. Depending on the number of riders that show up too, there's also a bonus associated with that. At least there used to be. This corner here would be heavy braking. You wouldn't be going this fast here, I don't think. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, actually. So yeah, 1 year anniversary, even though I think it was Bashak this morning. Yeah, Bashak posted it. You'll see, I think he called it Where It All Started. That was last year when I reached out to Jills and Roger after my Metal Fest weekend in California, seeing the greatest bands of all time. Yeah, I said it. I said, I'm going to start doing this better. So I messaged Jills and Roger, and I said, hey guys, can you message everyone you know? Everyone that's on your friends list, and get them in here. So that's why I call it 2.0. The three of us have been riding on Rouvy now for over 3 years. Probably right about now. I think it would have been, I can probably go back on Strava and tell you exactly when and where I met Jills. I've told the story before. I used Strava flybys and thought, who is that dude behind me? Because he caught up with me. And I was so done, I thought, I'm just going to give it one last attack here and help him get away from another two that were chasing us. And maybe Jills had already emptied the tank getting to me, because then I managed to pull away. Then I think I saw him at a race after that. I was talking with Ruby this morning about Montserrat Monastery. That's a great short climb that should be a Sunday short race. It's a good chunk of climbing, but it's only 10K long, I think. Let those hill climbers battle it out and see if us bigger riders and even more powerhouses can keep up with them. I think that'd be really cool to watch. And yeah, then I reached out to Jills, and first rider that rode with us is Roger. So it's probably like almost 3 years ago now that we were all riding together. Could have been as far back as September of 2021. I guess I just got to go on Strava and have a look and start figuring out the routes. Actually, I think me and Jills might have been on a ride too, without knowing. I think he brought it a while ago. There was a ride, it might have been called Hollywood Hills. Something like that. And I think we both did it on the exact same day and didn't know each other. I think he massacred me too. Yeah, so more great scenery here. Okay, Jills is saying, okay, Jills is confirmed, Cap from Mansour. Yeah, you can see Joey Jojo there. Everyone needs to like every video every day. Yes, boss, let's do it. Yeah, Penelope, I just put that little dig in there, that 900 watts. Was it, you know, I mean, maybe 900 watts for 10 seconds or something? I don't know. The good thing is you can look at the end of the ride, look at your stats, and figure it all out. Sorry, folks, I have my bar on the bottom showing up. I think my biggest sprint ever, which would have been like a millisecond sprint, is probably, oh, I don't know, 1350, 1370, something like that. I used to do a lot of weird riding where, even at the end of a hill climb, I would put like in a 2 or 3, 4 or 5 second attack. My profile's fully open to everyone, so you can probably go back on the old website and see. Take a look at my climb profiles. At the very end, you'll see this big attack. Just teaching myself to do it. That attack I put in there before, and again, it wasn't an attack, I just called it that. I just wanted to get up the hill first, because there was another bump coming. I didn't want to bog down. No standing. No standing whatsoever. Just sitting. Sitting power. It's just how I ride. Okay, so we got Raleigh Mayo here, Boris C. Oh, we got Semper again. I'm waiting for the 7-8 watt per kilo launch. JP 1956. Let's take a look at the map, folks, see if we can see ourselves coming into town here. Yeah, imagine riding this road. Woo, still on the M810 as well. So I think this is the main road that goes from Palenka down to here. If the map turns enough, I think we might be seeing the outskirts. Yeah, you can just see Solaire there now. It's under the leaderboard. That's the actual town. There you go. Take a look at that. It's the tennis club, Solaire. So obviously we're getting close. 1.2 kilometers away, folks. Jump back in here. Back to the app. Just wanted to see if Joey's got any more marching orders for me. Maybe she'll request like a 20 watt per kilo sprint. Do it or you're divorced. Okay, some new names there. Orimas. This is top gear here, folks. Top gear. Pretty hard to sprint away now with the top speed at 72k an hour. This kind of speed in a sprint, this is like Cavendish, Sagan, all the new big hitters territory. So you just have a little chance to sprint away right here if you wanted. I'm not sprinting, my friends. There we go, folks. Another fantastic route from Huerzeler. Thank you very much to the pros of Mallorca for doing that today. Again, you can see your end screen here. So it was 22 kilometers. We climbed 344 meters. Took us 43 minutes. And my average power was only 160 watts. Like that's less than 2 watts per kilo for me. You can take a look here. Intensity factor. 1 would be that you're going all out. I can see the upload status has got a red check right now. It's just pending processing. Don't stress out about that. And make sure you give the route a 5-star rating if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe, comment, and like the videos, please. I'm being a lot more active on all my stuff now. YouTube in particular. I do have a Facebook page. You can't find it. I actually followed myself this morning. I'm like, why do I never see my posts? Gotta follow it. I actually have my Buy Me a Coffee page. I'm putting posts on there. Trying to do a few different things on there. Not really sure how I want to spread things around. And I also have an Instagram page. If you want to follow me on there, I'm starting to post things there as well. Just different stuff. So let me jump out of here. What I'm going to do now, I just want to show you something because I forget every week. This is more for me than it is for you probably. Yeah, Jill says October 17th, 2021. Was that Fermentor? Okay. Wow, we're so close, folks. I think, Jills, we might have done some rides before and didn't really know each other yet, is my guess. So, I'm going to make a video pretty soon. 10 things I wish I knew. One of those videos, okay? But here's one not to forget, and I've done it so many times myself, trying to save it for a video to show you. Go to your avatar up here. Come down to your weekly goals. Check this out, folks. So, I've already got the 500 meter one because we climbed, we did that Palenka climb up to Els Arcs on Monday. So I already climbed that. But you're like, how am I going to get 50,000 gold like this? So right here, ride 50 kilometers in 1 week. You have to collect it. If you do not click that button, you won't get it. Click it. There's another 750 gold on top of what we just earned in the ride. Okay, and if you look down here too, do 1 workout per week. I usually just do a warm-up. Warm-up, cool down, whatever. Sometimes I do something different, but generally it's just a warm-up. Now watch this. You have to collect it. There, so we just got 1,500 gold right there, plus whatever we got on the ride. And then for doing all 3, and it's only Wednesday, we collect our level XP, it's green, reward. That gets me closer to being a level 80 rider and getting to don the legendary Gold member, gold outfit. Some people say it's Goldfinger. I'm saying it's gold member. From Austin Powers. I love gold. If you know that one. Yeah, so another great route. I think coming up in the future, I think they're going to be putting on some races. And who's that again? Huerzeler? Just forgive me for how I pronounce it. I would probably need a full class in German as I'm eating Swiss chocolates to learn how to pronounce it correctly. And if you want to find it, take a look here. This is kind of hidden away right now. Sometimes you don't look at these things, but keep your summer going. That's a challenge. New Cologne is a new challenge. Right here, folks, 16 routes. All brand new. This is what they've done for us. They filmed all these routes, and this is pretty cool too. This is the old Rouvy way of doing it. You'll get a little yellow line on the routes you've done. So I did Fermentor by myself, the longer route last week. Jumped into this one. This is a good route. This is a good climbing test for you. I think we did it right around 125, so that's good. And we did this one today. So it kind of keeps track of all the routes you've done. There have been issues in the past where, I don't know, there's been huge updates where it's reset them all, which is kind of like, well, good and bad. Because at first you're kind of like, where's all my routes? And then you're like, yay, I get to do them again. And you do. Because some of these routes are like absolute classics from day one. So anyway, folks, that's where you can find all the routes from Huerzeler. I think I say it different every time now. And yeah, so let's go from there. So again, folks, as Jill's saying down below, we raced Cap Fermentor October 17th of 2021. And we're still riding it, and we will be riding it again this Sunday, Team GRC Sunday Short Race. Other stuff coming up this week, we got Muckers tomorrow. That one's going to be, I'm going to do a video for it, and it'll be like, and we're starting a few moments later, and we're done. They're doing Emerald Lake. Some of the fastest racing on Rouvy is there. There'll be packs of like probably 30 and 40 people finishing at the same time. So I might just have a random number generator to pick the winner. Because I won't be able to see who's crossing the line first, but I'm going to give it a shot. Friday, we've got Inside Cycling World, Social on the Ride. That is 6:45 UK time. Get into it. Neil will be there again from the Muckers. He will be there for sure. What are we doing this week? Oh, I think we're doing one of the Cologne rides. The German rides. Cologne, I know I can't say that. It's probably pronounced totally different. So we're doing that on Friday. The other one, the Inside. Oh, check this out, folks. Tomorrow. This is more for North American friends, South American friends. Myself and Chad Ritchie, we've been talking about this for over a month now. Doing an every Tuesday, Thursday, nighttime North America. So as not to interfere with the other routes. We don't want to, you know, bump into other riders. So it's not going to go up till like 6 p.m. Eastern time US. That's 4 p.m. for me. That's night time for you over in Europe, so don't worry about it. We're just trying to get like a regular, like a club ride feel. So over here, that's how you do it. Every Tuesdays and Thursdays, you go for a club ride. Generally 6 o'clock at night. You probably took your gear with you to work. You're gearing up in the parking lot. You didn't even make it home for supper yet. You probably had some garbage McDonald's or something. Sorry, McDonald's. And you're going, that's how you're fueling for your ride. Go for your ride, get home, do your family. So that's tomorrow, actually. Then the Friday super chill sesh. So Chad's going to lead the ride tomorrow. Lago de Garda. Classic. We want new people to jump in. It will be a group ride. There will be magnet effect. We're going to help people out where we can. Everyone should be able to stick together. Friday is my social ride. That's like the most chill ride of the week, probably. You'll probably be doing less than 1.5 watts per kilo. I've said to other people, if you want to smash it at 6 watts per kilo, have at her. It's your Friday night. Saturday, though, for the long ride this week, we did the first one last week. It was Cozumel. Chad led that. That was a great ride. Everyone on their TT bikes. And gonna shorten it up a little bit this week. I just didn't know what ride to do. So I think what we're gonna try this week is we're gonna do a challenge route set up as a race, slightly longer, but not as long as last week. So take a look at your challenge family routes. There's Florianopolis in Brazil, 53K, so yeah, it's not really long, but if we do it as a race, we'll get credit for the challenge route. So you can kind of knock 2 off there. So it will be set as a race, but we're gonna ride it kind of as a group ride if we can. I know me and Chad won't be doing huge sprints at the start to drop people. Other people can do what they want. The way I look at it, if you want to ride with us, you can. If you just want to do it as part of a group, draft with us for a while, attack 2/3 of the way in, it's your Rouvy. It's your Rouvy. You pay for your Rouvy. But we'd like if you'd stick together with us. Can't stop you. So it will be raced. There won't be any magnet for that one, so just remember that. In fact, maybe I'll be in communication with Chad on that one. Maybe we'll have a Discord open. You can hear some of the inner workings of the Saturday long ride. Communication between me and Chad, because I can have him open the Discord. You know, hey Chad, back it off a bit. We're gonna pick up these 2 riders. Maybe I can drop back a bit and get them. It's whatever. Maybe I'm thinking too much about this. And then of course, that's Saturday filled up, and then Sunday, Team GRC Sunday short race. Sign up, folks. Get your name in there. It's only going to keep growing, and I know I keep getting more support from Rouvy for all the stuff I'm doing. There could be some prizes coming down the lines, folks. So get involved. It's a great community, as are all the communities on Rouvy. Last sip. I'm out, folks. Not sure what I'm doing now. I'll figure out something. Okay, everyone. Thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you again soon inside Cycling World. Please like the videos. Thanks, guys. Catch you later.